golf, are you filming yourself? So you're not doing that the whole way.
Morning everybody, back at the coffee machine. Mega busy week because I go away next week again to France. I'm only home this week, so I've got loads of catching up to do, editing, office work and other things. Hope you all had a great weekend and played some decent golf. If you haven't checked out the Pinehurst number 2 vlogs, definitely search them because they're quite hilarious. A, how bad we play, and B, how tough that course is. Probably the worst combination you can have on a golf course. Right guys, today's daily vlog, every Monday's daily vlog, is actually going to be brought to you by Golf Online. The lovely team down at golfonline.co.uk are going to give away a prize every Monday to one lucky viewer. So if you subscribe to my channel, also you hit the thumbs up button down below and hit the link down below and go and sign up to their newsletter, you'll get a chance of winning this week a dozen Chrome Softs. Sign up down below, chance to win thanks to golfonline.co.uk. Right, so today's swing, he talks about hitting pulls and cuts. If we go through impact position, he also mentions to me in his email to me about this flip forward, so hands back, club going forward idea. Now what we can see from down the line image is he's not afraid to add loft to this club. Lots of people call this open or close. I like to think of it as relating more to loft, this twist in here. Now we need to get this player to understand loft so he doesn't go around in circles thinking about many other things to try and fix something that he sees as a problem. First ideas for students like this is you've got to get them to understand lofts and then how players unconsciously then decide how to control loft in relationship to face the path. Think about this. If I turn the face this way, so let's go around the axis of the shaft. People call that open, and yes, it can point the face right, but that face isn't right of anything yet because I've not swung on a path. So I would say I'm adding more loft to the club than where I started. Now, if I add loft to the club, but I want to hit target, don't want to hit the ball high and maybe to the right, let's say if I was to swing on a straight path, what I do is I pull the handle back. Now I've got lots of loft, but the leading edge of the club, this front edge, the bit most people reference when it comes to hitting the ball left or right, is pointing at my intended target. It's just got loads of loft, which is why often we see this kind of delivery. If you make a swing where you want to add lots of twist and loft to the club, the only way to hit target is to often deliver the handle back, head forward, try and get your face lining up in any way with a path. So we've got to flip this. What I challenge students to do is hit shots this way. And I don't care if they chip them or hit full shots, but I like them to start with the face pointing kind of 10, 15, 20 degrees left and then take a grip. So don't grip and twist the club, then grip it, and then hit some shots with the idea of not being able to hit left. That's the only brief from that start position. Gives them a very different feel, very different concept of how they need to use their body, hands and delivery to not go left, control the face around a de-lofted, a very different lofted club. Start with that face pointing 20 degrees left. What they all tend to do is they change their path more right and they tend to have a lot more handle lean. Very different wrist conditions throughout the swing. Try and get some control of the face to path in relationship to that lower loft. This is the best drill to start when you deliver hands back, head forward this way. Such a common position and picture I get sent to me as a golf coach. Right, it's that time. I've missed you. Little ride in the sun on the old electric bike. Let's answer your questions.
Hi Mark, question for your daily vlogs. Do you think most amateur golfers play too conservatively or too aggressively? When I say amateur golfers, I mean sort of handicap club golfers. Great content and keep up the good work. Cheers bro.
Aggressively or not aggressively enough, very player specific. I've missed your soup. I think the biggest thing I see with amateurs are rather than aggressive or not aggressive, which kind of links to it a little bit, is not knowing when to be aggressive or not. So it doesn't mean that they're always aggressive or they're always protective. It means that because they never understand that they can have different shapes, different patterns with different lofted clubs. So I'm relatively aware of what kind of shape shots I'm able to hit and not able to hit with different clubs. So I know when a shot is just lined up for me, it needs a bit of right to left, let's say it's 180, 190 yards, then and my rinky dinks does that. But if it's a cutty one with my rinky dinks at that distance, I have to think it. I might go for my 5-iron because that tends to stay straighter, or even just cut a little bit and try and hit it harder. See what I mean? That's the biggest thing I notice is amateurs don't understand their patterns. Understanding your patterns is as important as just hitting good shots, and that's the biggest thing that people don't understand. It's the biggest thing that golf instruction I think has failed on over so many years, trying to get people into the right position all the time. Right, me and Mrs. P off to pick up Milo.
Just Milo, yeah.
All her as gym club. Sounds fun. And Eldest walks home on her own, doesn't she?
Big girl now.
She doesn't really need us anymore.
Yes, she does.
He's been found, if anyone was looking.
He's a bit fluffy haired though.
And he's got fluffy hair today.
Fluffy hair.
Right, next game I like to play with students is see how low they can hit the ball by playing with these twists that we're talking about. I always start, say, with a sandwich. Game, turn the face left, not allowed to chip left. Can you chip it towards the target? Again, you'll see how low it comes. Then, same ideas, point the face at the target. Don't change setup, just try and feel like you're dynamically, so that word was dynamically, didn't say that right. Changing your impact to push those hands forward without changing angle of attack, so I'm not pushing my hands forward and just stabbing it into the ground. I'm still trying to react with the ground the same way to hit a lower shot. Then you can do the same thing with a full shot. Don't change ball position in your normal position, but just feel like that you're going to try and use your wrists in a way, so trying to really flatten this wrist off, even bow this wrist a little bit. But try and feel like you're going to deliver less loft, more of a twisted club, handle forwards. Purely by giving yourself the task of hitting the ball lower without changing setup will make you dynamically move, present less loft, and ideally get some better trajectories. I had a student once who came a very long way for a lesson, hit his driver too high. I said to him, have you ever felt about hitting it lower? He hit it lower, went away within almost 10 minutes, hitting the ball a lot better. Some people are just afraid to play with dynamic loft. Someone's ready for football practice. Who is that someone, Milo?
Me.
Oh. Dortmund. There we go, thanks for watching. Remember to thumbs up the video as always, hit that subscribe button down below. Monday night football, I'm going to do a little bit of editing, then go and watch in the nice summer's evening sunshine. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're enjoying the daily vlogs. Remember, if you want to have a chance of winning those Chrome Softs, also hit that link, sign up to golfonline.co.uk. Every Monday prizes, we'll find out the winner for this prize maybe next Monday.
Great.